If you know about the Enneagram subtypes, then you probably know about the self-preservation instinct, the social instinct, and the sexual instinct, and the way that those three things can change or color or alter the way someone's core Enneagram type appears. And while that's super interesting and definitely a legitimate thing that occurs, I think what would be way more interesting to discuss is how the instincts interact with each other. And I wish people talked about that more. So everyone has all three of those instincts. They have the self-preservation instinct, the social instinct, and the sexual instinct, but they fall in different orders for different people. And the order they fall in, there's a specific hierarchy within the psyche. There's a primary and a secondary and a tertiary instinct. I bring this up because somebody asked me the other day, what's the difference between sexual first with social second and sexual first with self-preservation second? And those two instinct stackings are super different. And I was like overwhelmed by the realization that people don't really understand that two people can both be sexual types, meaning their dominant instinct is the sexual instinct. But if the secondary instinct is different, their aesthetic preferences will be different, the way that they talk will be different, what they focus on in their lives will be different. And people don't seem to understand that the order of the three instincts makes a big, big, big difference. For example, sexual social and sexual self-pres are two different instinctual stackings. Sexual social supports the sexual instinct's agenda for arousal and excitement and attraction with social category and status and hierarchy. What's my role? What's your role? And how do I use that to make this more juicy, interesting, alluring, exciting? Whereas sexual self-pres is doing something totally different. They're supporting all of the allure and arousal and attraction and self-expression with the physical world, the self-preservation instinct. So that really affects a lot of their habits and their lifestyles, and their sexuality is a lot more physically embodied and a lot less personality-based, like sexual socials would be. And this is a big difference that people aren't really aware of. So a lot of people would just be like, I'm a sexual 9, I'm a sexual 8, whatever. But if you're sexual social and sexual self-pres, those are two totally different types of people, and nobody's really talking about that.